What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're keeping well. If you're new, please do like and subscribe. What is going on at Tottenham at the moment? Absolutely bonkers stuff. I mean, yesterday on Monday, it was just absolutely insane the amount of things happened. Donna Collins stepped down as executive board director, so the closest to Daniel Levy. There was reports of Levy stepping down himself. Andrew went from being sacked to it's imminent. It's a load of things happen. Ryan Mason as well. I mean, he's left to join West Brom as manager. So in today's video, we'll be dissecting everything. Firstly, Andrew Postecoglou. So what it seems to be that a decision has been made or is about to be made, and the announcement is imminent. I just think, for me, it feels inevitable. He will be sacked. Only Tottenham can cause, by the way, this much drama after winning a European trophy. In the Europa League, let's make no mistake about it, it's the third biggest trophy you can win, behind the Premier League and Champions League. For me, Ange deserves season 3. If you just look at those injuries, like I can't, how many times did Romero and Van der Ven play together? I don't have the exact number, but it wasn't enough, that's for sure. And of course, his system probably caused some of it. But for me, he does deserve season 3. And he's now, he's a serial winner. These players are winners, and just the fact that the likes of Romero will, the reports are saying, do everything in his power to force a move if Ange leaves. That for me is enough on its own to keep Ange. And okay, I'm not excusing 17th place, and I get that, and I get that there's a conversation about his future. But at the same time, I look at Ange and go, and I say to Spurs fans, would you have taken, playing Champions League football next season and winning a major trophy, the third biggest out there, and ending our European trophy drought of 41 years and our major trophy drought of 17 years? Would you have taken that? And every single Spurs fan would have absolutely taken it. That's what people are quick to forget. I just feel like the way that Levy's gone about it, the indecision, the disrespect, the sneakiness of it. Well, Postecoglou's on holiday. I just don't like it. I think it's wrong. I think Levy's looking to steal the headlines. Can't cope that Spurs fans are jubilant for once. But it just feels like now that Bill Bow's a distant memory, and we still won't forget it. Whatever happens with Andrew, we won't forget that. And whoever the manager is, I absolutely get behind them. And I like Thomas Frank, right? He'd be my preferred candidate if Ange did, which is, I think, is expected now to depart. But you still, for me, you go back to square one. You have to appoint players that is right for Thomas Frank, whoever the manager is. It takes longer. These players are now, understand Ange's system. Players signed for him. But whatever the decision is, we just need to get on with it, because we need to bring a new manager in. Get that appointment right, which we didn't with Nuno and have it in the past. It's been a big problem. And then give them the transfer window to be able to get the players they want in. But already we're just making it take ages. The transfer window's open and we're just wasting time already. For me, this is a good opportunity, I think, to stick with Ange, back him, give a new contract, and just really kick on now. Ange talks about he liked the parade, but he's telling the players and thinking, don't stop here. This is a team that have got something positive out of a difficult season and are ready to push on now, reinforcements in the summer. And with or without injuries, that squad is thin. It's paper thin, not being funny. It's not top 6 level. Of course, it shouldn't be 17th, I understand that. So that's, kind of Ange and that whole conversation about it. I just feel like, Daniel Levy in particular, also unique, and just trying to suck the life out of Tottenham and anything positive about it. We've won a trophy. Let Ange kick on, and we're going to be left thinking what could have been, what might have been, what should have been, and that's just a horrible thought. So that annoys me itself. But Donna Collins stepping down, I find it hard to see it any other way than a positive thing. Seeing someone close to Daniel Levy. She was reportedly the one that wanted Pochettino out of the club, forced him out, and then didn't want him back in, stopped that thought of getting him back. And I think both of them, in particular his sacking, was the wrong decision. So yes, it's a good thing. I don't know what the reason is that she's departed. I don't know enough about it. It wouldn't surprise me if it was planned and she was asked to stay an extra year. But either way, new CEO as well to add to the list of things that's happened. New CEO started, and just looks like a little bit of a shake-up at Tottenham is occurring. A couple of switch-arounds of jobs, with recruitment as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot of uncertainty. Can't see Daniel Levy going anywhere. There was a leaked WhatsApp messages, about Levy, that Joe Lewis's daughter doesn't like him trying to get him out. Yeah, there's a possibility that Levy can step down. I don't see that. I do see a potential investment into the club. I do see that happening potentially. I don't see us spending the 300 million there's been reported. So no, there was a lot going on yesterday. A lot of Ryan Mason as well. Wish him all the best. I think that's unrelated to craziness of it. It just feels like a good opportunity and a good time for him to really kickstart his managerial career. One of our own, Tottenham through and through. So wish him all the best. I think West Brom gained certainly a few more fans from that. So I'll be absolutely cheering him on. It just makes sense. Obviously, he's our assistant coach. I've got a feeling he might take Matt Wells with him. I don't know if that's official or not yet. I think he'll take Matt Wells. So there's a lot changing. We've lost Ryan Mason. We've lost Donna Cullen. A new CEO. I think Paratici will probably return to the club. Even that, he seems to be hesitant over that because of his record. I'll just bring him in. You know, I'm sorry, but sometimes you have to be brutal in football. And the reality is Paratici gets the recruitment right and he's going to transform us, so bring him in. And, you know, if Paratici is here, then maybe Inzaghi does make sense if Ange goes. I just don't think we're the right thing to get rid of Postecoglou. Worst comes to worst, you give him till Christmas and, you know, you evaluate it after a few games. If we don't kick on, after the signings have been made, and if we do back him, which we won't, then you can choose to part ways with him. And, you know, I just think he deserves that opportunity. I don't want to be in this position where we've ended our trophy drought and we could have just achieved so much more, but we never know what we could have achieved. That just feels horrible. And, okay, last season was difficult at times, but Ange was brought in with a job, and he said it himself, to win a trophy, and he's done that. Doesn't matter the way you go about it, you can only beat what's in front of you. And we've achieved the same objective as Arsenal did. We finished in second, except we won a trophy. We've had a better season than most teams, the majority of teams in the Premier League. That's the reality of the course this season. We push on to try and get top four and win a trophy, and we really want to kick on. But it's just, we lack this ambition in the club. It's just a circus with constant confusion, disarray. There's always going to be a sign of changes, whether we win the Europa League or not. That's fine, but there shouldn't be this much uncertainty after we won the Europa League, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, we lose Ange, we lose Romero, and that's massive. That's really bad news. I think we could go to somewhere like Spain. So this week is massive. We find out a lot at the time of recording. Those are the only updates to talk about. But I think maybe even by the time this video gets to you that it'll be announced that Ange is leaving. I just don't think it's the right thing to do. I absolutely get behind the manager, whoever it is, but it just feels like you go back to square one. We could be waiting definitely another 17 years for a trophy drought. Spurs fans jubilant, but party ruined by Daniel Levy looking to steal the headlines again. I think if he gets rid of Ange, I think we just have to do everything in our power to unite as a fan base to force him and ENIC to go. ENIC to sell up, Levy to step down, because even a new chairman, I still think we have the same recruitment model, the same lack of ambition, the same business first, you know, profit before glory, profit before fans. But Levy's definitely a big problem. He just can't help but get involved, looking to steal the headlines, looking to kill off the main character, as Ange Postecoglou would say. So my thoughts are crystal clear. I just don't think you remove Ange from this situation at the moment. He's ready to go. He's up and firing. He's a winner everywhere he's gone. And we're looking to replace him with someone, no disrespect, Tom Franklin, he's a really good manager, by the way. For example, it's usually as an example here. Excellent job with Brentford on a low budget. I think we're doing an excellent job here, ready for the step up. But you go back to square one and it's another project. And Levy doesn't deserve to go for another manager. So he just frustrates me, angers me, and I'll end the video here before I think too much into it. I just think that the club, it's just poor planning. It's just really frustrating at a time where we, you know, still celebrating the Europa League win, and Levy's again headline grabber and just soul destroyer. But that is my thoughts on everything that's happened from Tottenham's absolutely bonkers day on social media yesterday. So much happening, so many rumours in the nose. It always goes too far, doesn't it? But those are my thoughts. If you're new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. Get involved in the comments below with your thoughts on anything to do with today's video. In particular, if you are Ange out, I really want to hear from you, to be fair. Ange as well, you know, get your thoughts in the comments below. I'm open to opinions, flexible, but it's where I stand with things. So thank you very much. Keep you updated as the news when it comes in at the Spurs.